Hey, Sean.
What does Shawn Michaels have to fear about Triple H finding out he wears glasses to read? I'm pretty sure Hunter would have known given their decades of friendship.
You just wearing glasses?
No.
He said, not realizing that he forgot to hide the glasses completely out of Hunter's sight.
Then get my microphone put on. You got yours?
D-Generation X apparently needs to put on microphones despite the fact that they're the only ones inside this arena and there's little to no chance that anything could possibly drown out their voices.
I want to make sure we record everything these guys say today.
You got microphones, not recording devices. And sure, let's ignore the fact that we're bringing a giant-ass camera with us to the Little People's Court, which, by the way, is literally recording everything.
This thing says go out to the ring.
Triple H unintentionally, or possibly intentionally, making fun of Vince McMahon for making everything they do in WWE with exact detailed scripts rather than cliff notes.
Doesn't look like there's anybody in here.
Don't worry, in about 11 years from now, you guys will get used to nobody being inside the arenas for the show.
Small space, it's dirty. You know how I don't like to get dirty.
Sure, let's just ignore the thousands of times you went underneath the ring to grab weapons in your matches.
Well, it is dark in here.
When underneath the ring, surrounded by enclosures, you can hear an echoing sound when Shawn Michaels is talking. But when he's outside the ring, inside a large and completely empty arena, no echoing sound is heard. You're right, Sean. Indeed, it is dark underneath the ring, except for the lights reflecting off the apron curtain on every side of the ring. Nearly 1 full minute of darkness.
Yeah. Where'd you get those?
Hunter is more curious of where Shawn got his glow sticks when he should be asking how they're standing on their 2 feet underneath the ring. If anything, that'd be my first question. Wait, we're underneath a ring that's like 4 feet tall. How the hell are we standing up?
I got them at the merchandise stand.
This early into the day, the merchandise stands would not be open and items wouldn't be for sale just yet.
Spooky.
What? Also, you mean to tell me that the jury of the Little People's Court gathered inside the courtroom but then chose to shut the lights off in the hallway? If they were already in the courtroom, the lights in the hallway would already be on when D-Generation X appeared under the ring.
It's like a whole nother freaky world down here.
All that's missing is Tumnus the Fawn welcoming D-Generation X to the underground portions of Narnia. When Shawn opens the door to the Little People's Court, you can hear a lot of chattering from what sounds like dozens of people. But when they enter the court, there's no chatter and hardly anyone in the room at all. Noises aren't really matching what's going on here.
Oh my god.
Hunter, trying to contain his laughter upon seeing the jury and judge, made this absolute gold. Here's a sin off. For D-Generation X7, I'm surprised it took this long to remove a sin.
I'm not sitting in those chairs. Look how little they are.
That's chaircist. That's technically assault. The security guard whacks Shawn Michaels in the legs for not sitting down, but willingly allows Triple H to play with his ponytail without moving an inch. Also, not every balding hairstyle with a ponytail looks like Shawn Michaels. For the longest time, I had no idea what Hunter was doing. Just goes to show that this guy and Shawn do not look alike whatsoever.
I'm not. Christ!
Watch your mouth, this is a PG show.
I think he said he's suing us for emotional distress.
Shawn Michaels and the continued mystery of how he was able to fluently understand Hornswoggle talking. He just might be the C-3PO of WWE.
That's infringement. You understand me?
Boy, if D-Generation X is being sued by the Little People's Court for counting the sins of WWE, then Hornswoggle and the court would absolutely hate to see me. Son of a bitch! I'm being sued by the Little People's Court for sending this segment!
I do, but you can never hang a leprechaun on a hook.
Hornswoggle and the Little People's Court somehow haven't sued John Cena for stereotypically calling Hornswoggle a leprechaun.
Little People's Court?
Question, how is any of this illegal? Even for a makeshift comedy court sequence, none of this makes any sense. What this footage fails to show is that Hunter was actually beating the crap out of Shawn without realizing. How did DX not call for an objection?
How will this courtroom drama unfold?
Find out next time on whatever anime show says that.
I'll make it short. Sorry if you could just give me a tiny moment.
Man, you gotta love D-Generation X trying not to mention words like short, tiny, little, etc. and failing miserably. Always love looking back on their comedy. You know, this is all Hornswoggle had to show when it came to suing DX. Hunter told him to join DX, only to screw him over and hit him with a pedigree. Exhibit A showed nothing. Also, if this whole thing was Hornswoggle suing DX over emotional distress, then the Little People's Court should sue half of the internet wrestling community for causing emotional distress on others for their different opinions.
Guilty!
We never got to find out what the punishment for being guilty was, making this whole thing a complete waste of time. The way I see it, Hunter and Shawn should sue the Little People's Court for assault, as well as emotional distress, given they're getting a lot of shit thrown at them. Hunter and Shawn hysterically running away screaming was my favorite part of this whole thing. These guys are absolutely legendary.